Hey, what's up? Good morning. Welcome back to Bronson and Jazz channel. We back with another tea talk where we just come, every Monday morning, start our mornings off right with a little positivity, with a little inspiration, hopefully, with just a little conversation with my baby. You feel me? So what's on your mind today?
Today is a chill day. I feel, just really thankful and blessed. I've been reflecting a lot. So yeah, how about you?
I feel thankful and blessed too. The sun shining. If y'all don't know, we out in California, so we send all our thoughts and prayers to everybody out there that's going through those winter storms and losing electricity and
power
water
outages,
and all that stuff. But yeah, man, it just feel good just to be in some sun, something that sunlight just do something to my spirit, you feel me? Like you said, I'm just thankful for, just this small things. I'm thankful to be alive, you feel me? I'm thankful. If you watching this, you should be thankful too. You can see me, you can hear me, you should be thankful too, you feel me? That's the first step. You got one thing to be thankful for, you still alive,
Man, that's deep, huh?
Yeah, so maybe we should talk about just being thankful for the small things,
Ooh,
thankful for the small things. Sometimes we look at too much of a large picture, or sometimes we don't realize what we got, So I think sometimes you just gotta look back and reflect on your life, reflect on yourself, and just be thankful for the things that you do have,
Yeah.
If you healthy, be thankful for that. If you sick, be thankful that you still alive and got the right medicine and the right people around you to help you get healthy, You got something? My bad, I've been rambling. You got something you want to say?
Yeah, I agree. Sometimes, it's good to have goals. It's good to have ambition. It's good to, want things and, see a better life for yourself. But also, we kind of talked about last week, just being, happy in the space that you're in right now. Being happy and kind of content and appreciative of everything you got going on.
I feel like that's like the beginning of being motivated, really just being thankful and just having that good energy and just that good spirit, just that good mindset. And once you got that as your foundation, I feel like everything else will kind of be easier, Sometimes when you think about your goals and your life vision, you might get overwhelmed, or you might doubt yourself, or you just don't have enough energy, you feel me?
Yeah.
And I think when you just thankful for what you got and just think about yourself and just really just find some things that you can be thankful for, that helps, at least for me, that helps me get the energy to keep going,
And that's a good practice to do, if you journal, or if, just in the morning, sometimes, like, let's say you hate your job or you just don't feel like going to work, just, wake up and write down maybe 5 to 10 things that you thankful for, that you blessed for. And that's a good way to start out your day. Sometimes I'll write out, some things, I might not feel like going to work, but then again, I'm thankful I have a job, especially during a time like this in the pandemic. And like, I need to realize, how blessed I am to even have a position to go to, and to be able to, do a job too that I love to do. If you probably watching this, you probably have more than a lot of other people have. Like, you got a phone, you got a TV, whatever.
Internet, some type of internet.
Right, yeah, exactly. And that's something to be thankful for. Everybody don't have those, resources and things to do. So sometimes we forget how blessed we are, and we just kind of take advantage of the things that we already have.
Yeah, I feel you. Like I said, I feel like once you got that's just a good foundation just to build off of, just to keep going in life, I know everybody's life not perfect, but like I just feel like you got to look at the good stuff, you can either see the glass half empty or half full, it's really just how you look at stuff, and having self-worth is key, because if you don't got self-worth, it's gonna be hard to get those goals, or it's gonna be hard to believe that you can achieve those goals. But once you got that self-worth, you believe in yourself, man, I feel like I can do anything, you feel me? That's just how I feel about myself, and I just, time after time, I prove myself right, you feel me? Prove others wrong, I prove myself right,
And how does you being appreciative for like small things relate to you accomplishing your goals? Or
because it's kind of like you said, making the next right move, so first I gotta appreciate what I got, so then I keep going. It's kind of like like a pit stop. You know, like race cars, they gotta stop at that pit stop and kind of like revamp themselves a little bit so they keep going. So my pit stop is I'm stopping and I'm assessing myself and I'm being thankful for what I already achieved, and I'm kind of getting some more energy, and I'm keep going, you know, just never satisfied, and just you know, sometimes not being satisfied, you might not realize what you got, you feel me? But it's more like not satisfied and realizing what you got, you know, if that makes sense. You feel me? So it's really just, you know, seeing what I've done already and seeing, you know, that gives me confidence to keep going. And it's just, I don't know, it's just, it could be a personality thing too, you know.
Yeah, where do you think like the line is drawn between like being comfortable and being complacent and appreciative of the things you have, but still like wanting more and having like that motivation to go and get more, you know? Like, cause you can be like happy with what you know, be in a good space and you know, but still have other goals, but not be like, I don't know, maybe motivated to get them or something, cause you've reached a part of like what you wanted, if that makes sense.
I think that's different for every individual, you know. I think you gotta really learn yourself. I feel like sometimes we don't know ourselves as much as we think we do, you know. So you gotta know yourself and really just learn what motivates you, and know when you aren't as motivated and how to get out that rut, and just what you can do and things like that, you know.
Yeah, and I think it's important too that, you know, and appreciating what you have now, not to focus so much more, like ask yourself why you want more, if that makes sense. Like, why do you want more of this or more of this, or why are you not happy? What are the things that, you know, that you're yearning for, that you want, that you think that would make you happy? And really, you know, decipher if that's really, like, even why you want those things, is that really what you want, or you want, you know, something different? Because sometimes when it's something, you know, shallow or something, I guess, that not of real value, you can kind of get there and be like, oh, I got this and I'm still not happy. So you know, I think it's important, like he said, to assess yourself and things you love and that bring you like pure joy, and you know, use that as your motivation for, you know, what you want to do.
And I think it's kind of like choose, like you got to choose happiness, you got to choose to be motivated. That makes sense, you know. Like, if I gotta go and I feel like this is what my life calling is, this is what I should be doing, you gotta choose that. And like, for me, I'm a pretty practical person, you feel me, just black and white, straightforward. So like, for me, it's like, if this is what I feel like I should be doing, or this is what makes me happy, I'ma just do that. Some people don't do that. They might not have the right confidence, or like they think about other stuff, but to me, it's just like pretty straightforward, like, you know,
like, this is what I want, this
you know. And I feel like we make them decisions with other stuff, like, I want to eat this today, you eat it, even when it might be something bad, you know. You might have a bad diet because you eating whatever you want, you know, as opposed to having a diet that's best for your body. But like, I feel like it's the same way for,
but then you say like you want a good body, or you want to look like lose weight or something like that, you
so
know?
Then you got to make the changes, you know. But my point is like, you can like make your decisions on, I want to eat this today, I want to play the video game, blah 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 blah. It should be the same energy on your goals and your happiness, you know. Just go for it, you feel me? And I feel like you'll be happier going for your goal and your whatever makes you happy, as opposed to just staying where you at right now. You know, that's like what we said last week, like the journey sometimes is better than the destination. But you got to get on that journey, you feel me? You got to start that car and get it going, you know. And I feel like sometimes you might get in that whip and you just sit in the car and don't even go on your journey yet, you know. So like, really, what's stopping you from going on your journey? What's stopping you from achieving all the things that you can really achieve, or all the things that you think that you want to achieve, you know? Like, what's really stopping you? When you sit down and think about it, at least for me, nothing really stopping you but yourself, honestly. You know, Les Brown, he could like you know, Les Brown, like one of my favorite motivational speakers, he always say that, like, it's you, you know. At the end of the day, it's you. You can watch this T-Talk, you can watch all this motivational stuff, you can have all the tools, but at the end of the day, it comes down to you. You know, so that's really what it is, you.
And I think a big part of that is, like you said, is really taking action. Taking action, I feel like is like the big thing. Like you said, you might go get in the car and you might sit there and start it up, but like you don't even press the gas. You know, you gotta put your foot on the gas and, you know, take some actions to, you know, travel to your destination. And I feel like it's important, you know, to do more than just sit down and write about it and think about it. And and even, you know, manifestation is like a big trendy thing right now. I just keep seeing a lot of stuff about it, but I think it's a good practice too, as long as you're like taking practical steps as well to get there. You know, like you're manifesting something, which is good, you know, speaking into existence, but also with those actions.
That's part of manifesting steps. Is the actions. Like some people feel like you can just speak it, but you gotta do it to it.
Yeah, but like are your actions aligned with what you're trying to speak into existence as well.
And I feel like a lot of times that's the only thing that separates a successful person from someone who's not as successful. Is this one person did it and the other person didn't, you know? And it's just sometimes it's just that simple as just doing it, you know? And I feel like a lot of stuff that we psych ourselves out about that seem like it's gonna be hard or seem like it's gonna be difficult, it's really not that. And once you start, you will see. You know what I mean? Once you start, and everything gets easier over time because it becomes a habit, and your body and your mindset just kind of adjusts. Like it's like working out. When you first work out, it's like, oh my god, like I'm about to die, like this is terrible. Like at least for me, I don't like working out. But it's like as the days go on, it's like, man, I remember I did this and it felt terrible, but today it's just kind of like it's all right, you know, like it's not as bad. And like the more and more that you do it, it just becomes second nature, and it becomes with ease. And it's like you have probably worked yourself up so much just for that one day that was hard, but the days every day after that is easier. So it's just kind of really starting. And I feel like once you start, you just keep going and keep going and keep going, and then it just becomes easier, you know? It becomes easier. And I like that you know brought up working out, because that's kind of how I feel like about like pursuing your goals and keep going. Like when you working out, like let's say it's like a workout plan, right? Every like 3 weeks or so, you gotta like change with your workouts, because your body gets used to it. So it's not as efficient as it was when you first started. So you gotta work out, like do more reps, or like do a whole completely different workout to get that muscle. You know what I mean? And I feel like it's the same way with pursuing your goals. You feel me? Like you've been doing the same thing over and over and over to pursue your goals. Like maybe it's time to do something else, to like
step out the box,
or like something different, just to keep projecting yourself forward, you know? You just gotta really just have that like, well, I'm doing this because that's what I think in my head, like this. It's like a running back. You get the ball, you gotta like react to whatever's going on and go different ways. I feel like when you following your goals, it's the same thing. You just gotta keep it moving and just keep pursuing
stuff
it, keep
come
going.
At you, and stuff gonna try to, you know, pull you down,
and just different ideas. It's the same like YouTube, you know, like Jasmine and I, we can post the same videos. Like we want to get 1 million subscribers and keep posting the same videos. And at first we doing the mukbangs and we getting some subscribers, but maybe we hit a plateau, you know. So we gotta do something different. Maybe post vlogs, maybe post this type of video. Like you gotta keep just changing it up and just keep going, you know. You can't just get too complacent. I feel like you can get complacent while pursuing your goals by just doing the same thing over and over. You gotta switch it up some way, or just, you know, level up a little bit, you know?
And I feel like, you know, like the further you grow, like you said, you might see growth, but after a while, like it might plateau or something. And it's important to, like you said, switch it up to see, like you can't keep doing the same thing. You're gonna get the same amount of growth. Like you have to do something outside of the box, something that, you know, you might be fearful of or scared of. And it's like something that you know needs to get done, but you may be scared to do it. And it's like, that's what you need to do to probably get to that next stage that you think. And you know, it's like the 10 times rule. Like you always think, you know, what's required to get somewhere is way much more work than you really think in your head. You know, like the body that you want, you might, I'll work out 3 times a week, and it's like it require maybe 6 times a week, or times 10. It's gonna you know, gonna take 30. Well, you're gonna have to work out 1.5 hours versus 30 minutes or something like that. And I think it's just, important to, you know, think in that mindset of like just going above and beyond, you know, to reach your goal, because you can just, like you said, just do the bare minimum, and it's like you moving towards your goal, but at what rate? You know, at a slow rate, at a very, you know, you could be complacent with that, just the rate that you're growing.
Because it's kind of like you complacent, because maybe you like it's kind of you kind of like scared in a way.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna just take the slow route, because that's the safe, the safe journey. That's the safe route, as opposed to this route where it's not as safe. Yeah. But that's when it comes to like
risks.
Yeah, and if you really believe in yourself, you really believe that's what's for you, then you should take that route and do it, you know, or whatever comes with it, you know? And put some pressure on yourself. Some people don't like pressure, you know, but sometimes you gotta put pressure on yourself. You gotta take chances. Like me, like when it came to me pursuing like going to NFL, like I pretty much dropped out of college with like 5 classes until I graduated, you know. So it was like
semester left.
I had like a semester left. I could have on a full ride scholarship. I could have graduated, you know, with the whoop. But for my journey and for my goals and stuff, I felt like I had to, you know, train and not, you know, focus on football. You feel me? So I pretty much dropped out of college with like a semester to go. You feel me? And I believed in myself, and I just did what I had to do. And you know, sure enough, you know, I made it to the NFL, this, that, and the third. And I went back to college and graduated, and the NFL paid for it, you know. So it's just
everything work out.
Yeah, it's just stuff like that, you know. And that's just always how I've been. You feel me? Like I've always taken risk on myself. I always bet on myself, and I just always just believe in myself, because I just believe in what makes me happy as a person. If that makes sense, you know. Or like my goals. Is just what else would I do, you know?
Right.
Like, why you gotta choose happiness?
Yeah. I
feel like, so if you feel like something is gonna make you happy, or you feel like you're calling, you gotta choose that, you know? You can't just keep thinking about it and keep being on the fence where you gotta like attack it, you know?
Wow.
So that's the energy I'm coming with for the rest of this year, man.
Period.
I'm attacking everything, you know? So make sure you attacking stuff too. And like,
me too.
I feel like confidence is key too. And I feel like sometimes people think like you gotta like reach this goal, you gotta reach this high level or something to get the confidence. But like it's like you
gotta have it already.
You like what came first, the chicken or the egg? You know, like what came first, the success or the confidence? You know, like I was thinking like Jasmine and I, we don't got like too many subscribers. You know, we not big famous people or made. Right, you know, but like we can still sit down and have enough confidence to try to, you know, motivate ourselves. What's up, future Bronson watching this, future Jackson watching this, and motivate everyone else watching this too. You feel me? And it's like we don't have to like become, I was saying, like we don't gotta be Will Smith,
validated
Will Smith and Jada Pinkett to give some motivation. You feel me? Like you can get your motivation right now. You feel me? You don't gotta like become successful to like motivate people or like become. And not even just motivation, just anything that you want to pursue. Like you can do it right now, but I feel like some people feel like you gotta have like this certain prestige or something to start doing something. But like I feel like you get that by doing it right now, you know. Not just really, like I said, just choosing your happiness, choosing your goals, and just taking action right now and just doing stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And one last thing, you know, back with like confidence. It's like a quote, like, let me find a quote.
For those watching, if y'all do like my cardigan, this is from dearsummerboutique.com. My boutique, the link will be in the description box. You can go ahead and shop.
Yeah, man, shop her stuff.
Shop my outfit. This set also stretchy, nice, comfortable set.
Yeah,
go ahead and check it out.
Man, I can't find the quote, but
What's the message?
Okay, well, this is like another quote. It's from Neil deGrasse Tyson. He's like a scientist type dude, black guy, I like him. But he said, kids are never the problem. They are born scientists. The problem is always the adults. They beat the curiosity out of the kids. You know, and it's like scientists are just like adults who never stop being curious. You know, like as kids we like curious and blah 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 blah. Yeah. So then life happens and like you stop being as curious and stuff. And I feel like the same happens with like
people put you in a box, you know.
Yeah, and I feel like the same happens with confidence and like you being yourself, you know. So I feel like when people think like growing up is like changing, you know, but like it's stuff that you can learn from you as a child as an adult, you know. So like me, like I can get more mature as a person, but I'm still the same Bronson from elementary school that Jasmine liked. You feel me? I'm still that same dude. That's why she still like me. You feel me? You know what I mean? You know, like so I've never changed. I feel like sometimes people let the circumstances or just growing up or just society change who they are or put them in this box. But like you need some of that confidence that you had as a kid or that curiosities and stuff that you had as a kid, as an adult, to really just be like you. In my opinion, and that's kind of what separates you from someone else, you know. Because if everybody just stays in this box and follow these rules and norms, we are all the same, you know. But we need individuals, you know. We need you to be you, you know. I need you to be you, I need me to be me, you know. But sometimes we let our jobs or you know what society thinks is the
appropriate, like define who you really are as a person.
But when I look at artists or any type of artist, like literal artists, music artists, actors, rappers, singers, they're more comedians to the fullest, you know. Like they don't, comedians are like the only people that like it's acceptable to just kind of be yourself completely and kind of, you know. And I just feel like,
but sometimes I feel like depending on the comedian, you know, like you could they could get put in the box like, I want you to be funny all the time, and they might have like a serious side,
right?
Or,
and
know,
you might notice that. I remember
like position,
like Chris Tucker. I know Chris Tucker said like he wanted to start doing more serious roles in his career. Like, you know, he started off with like Friday and Money Talk. So then he went to like Silver Lining Playbook.
Rush Hour.
You know Silver Lining Playbook. I think that's the name of it. It's a good movie, but it's like more of a serious role for him, you know. Like he's done like different type of roles. Same with like Eddie Murphy, he's done serious roles. Jamie Foxx, Chris Rock, like they didn't do just all funny roles. They kind of switched it up, you know. Like that's kind of like what you said, and you know, not just being in that box. It's just like funny all the time. It's like more like I'm an actor. I'm a complete actor, you know. And I feel like you said, just like life, you can be a complete person. You don't gotta be just, hey, I'm Jasmine, the occupational therapist. You know, I'm Bronson, the football player. Let's talk about football all day. You know, I can do tea talks, I can do jokes, I can do football. You know, I just never got caught up in that box. I'm gonna just be me. You know, so I just challenge everybody just to be you, and just have that confidence to be you, and just you know, don't be scared to be you.
And know? It's okay to, you know, be a complex person. Like, you are a mother, you are a aunt, you are a worker, you are a daughter, can be a Christian, you can be a fashionista, you can be all of that because that's who you are. You know what I mean? And I think it's important to, you know, stay true to yourself in all those roles, but also be okay with, you know, switching it up and, you know, being able to do those every single role and feel like that's okay. You know what I mean? Versus like, no, you can't, you know, go over here and do this because that's not like how I feel.
Or like I'm a
and
mom.
Normally that's other people's definition of who you are, like we talked about before, you know?
But man, we hope that, you know, y'all got something from this, you know, from this tea talk. You know, I hope that you pursue your dreams today. Right now.
Do something today.
You know, they say the best time to plant a tree was 10 years ago. And the second best time is right now, you know. So make sure you plant that tree. Make sure you plant them seeds right now, you know. Don't wait any longer. You don't know how much longer you got on this earth, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
So you can't just keep I'm about to, you know. And that's, you know, you look up and
10 years passed.
And you're dead. You're about to die. No, just playing, you know. Not that severe, but you know, you look up and you know, life went by. You feel me? And it's somebody that when you was I'm about to, they was doing. Now they 10 years ahead of you.
Wow,
you know.
That's deep. Yeah.
So you know, just do what makes you happy. Follow your dreams, your goals. It's possible. You know, and just be happy. You know, and just put some energy on whatever you do. You know, and just turn it up a notch. You know, and I feel like. Okay, I'm rambling again. But I just feel like I'm the most happiest when I do my goals and I see what happens when I achieve them. You know, that's why I'm sitting here with Jasmine in California in the sun,
right?
happy. You know, and that took our past to get here. You know, it took steps along our life just to get right here to talk to y'all. You know, so I'm gonna just keep moving. Hope y'all just keep moving in the right direction, whatever direction that is for you.
No, I agree. That was a great message. I feel like, you know, taking those steps, applying, you know, writing down your goals, making actionable, measurable steps that's gonna get you there, and you'll realize, like that is what will make you happy. The journey alone, and you pushing yourself. You know, you pushing yourself, your personal development and your self growth to be, you know, the person that you want to be. And I feel like that's where your true happiness will be. You can endure a lot more than what you think. And I think I forget the quote, but it's something pretty much like, whatever you dream of or whatever your wildest dreams is only like this much of what's even possible, you know. And it's like, it's because like you think this wild dream, but like you can go even further than that. It's like the craziest thing you could think of for yourself and for your life is only scratching the surface of what's even really possible for you. And that just like make you think like, wow, like I need to, you know, just really open my eyes and, you know, get out of that box and just think of all the possibilities, you know, because it's like they say, if you could think it, you know, dream it, then like you can do it. It's a possibility, you know, that it can happen for you. So all right, and I just want to close it out, you know, with the comments last week from Nurse T Saving Lives. You know, she said her grandma used to say like, God has 10,000 more blessings for you and 10,000 more after that. You know, and I felt that comment, you know. So I just feel like we all got more blessings. We got 10,000 blessings coming to us and 10,000 after that, you know. So just keep that in mind, you know, and just thank God in advance for what's about to come in your life, and do the actions and do what you got to do to get there too, you know. So I hope y'all like this tea talk, you know. If y'all liked it, you know, give us a thumbs up, give us a subscribe, you know, comment below what's on your mind and what motivates you, you know. Like those comments really resonate with us, so please comment below, you know, give us some help, you know. This is a community type of thing, you feel me? Hope y'all like this video, and we'll see y'all in our next one. Stay tuned and be sure to subscribe. We'll catch y'all, you know, later this week.
Alright, we out.
Bye, y'all.
No matter what.